crank the window, pitch stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cousin used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the Project Kaiser. Then they got flipped with the rent on 1,000. Move the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the Westside Club. Every night packed with the Westside Cubs. Westside players and the Westside thugs, showing Westside love to the Westside plug. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallard Creek. If you want something out of here, it's on me. When to pay the cashier, put this on 3. This small town in the big city called Met County, everybody know each other. Even on the south side, we'll know a brother. Chop it up, we shout it in burn, brother. It's been a pleasure. Anytime you wanna come on down, I'll show you around. Now make sure you get in the house and I won't pull off till you safe and sound. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pitch stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pitch stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Betty Ford, Best Trade, Nation Ford, Rouse Fair, Freedom Drive, Chuck C's, Little Rock, Boulevard, Statesville, Sunset, North Trine, South Trine, Grand Street, Hill Creek, South Road, Dub T, Central Ave, Albemarle, Independent, Woodlawn, Out Wild, Downtown, Monroe, Sand Road, Wilkinson, Mill Road, Oaklawn, Airwood, Glenwood, Brookshire, every hood, Georgia, all the way back round North Carolina, Texas, all the way back round South Carolina, Louisiana, all the way back round North Carolina, Tennessee, all the way back round South Carolina, Florida, all the way back round North Carolina, Mississippi.
All right, ready to go here. Ernie Clement digs in now.
Number 22, Ernie Clement.
Swing and a ball line to center. Nice grab. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings through that one out in front that time. Going to count 1-2. Now one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. In the air, left side. And that is that. Bottom of the first, and our pitcher in this game, Eric Lauer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Trey Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man on second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. That misses the zone. Ball 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. And that one missing low. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's George Springer. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Man at second.
Ball inside.
The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Just
that ball went out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. Clips the corner.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him, no big deal.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone. Ball one. On the ground. Oh, nice play. From his knees, the throw. Oh, and it bounces on him at first. Can't pick it up, and the inning's still alive. So 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Ripped, but it curls foul. And now the 0-1.
Ball one. Hey!
Out towards right center field. Moore on the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's Dylan Moore. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider. In the dirt, runner stays put at third. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take.
And a 3-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way.
Off the plate, ball one.
Two runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series. In the air, right side of the infield. Clement under it. 2 down. Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Santander settles underneath it, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball one.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman Ernie Clement.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Oh no, he threw it home. One down, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball. That's inside.
One now.
Ball two.
Just
That's
missed.
ball three.
Man at first, one away. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ground ball could be two. Over to second for one. And that's two. Set for the bottom of the third. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. That's a little bit low. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Sets him down looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here comes Bryce Harper. Doubled his first time up. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That's the third. Tosses across the first. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Swings through that one for strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. safe at second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And Garcia is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But back at Citizens Bank Park. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. That clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Slings it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. That one just misses. Out. And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
High fly ball right field. Garcia under it. And there's 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Kyle Backus on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Inside.
Oh, that's inside.
And 1-1. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses, and that is that. Bottom of the fourth, so digging in now for Philadelphia. Dylan Moore. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Justin Crawford.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Late with the swing there. Hit weakly on the ground. Guerrero. Here's the tag, and he's out. JT Realmuto steps in. Flied out his first time. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. And that's outside. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. So now a pinch hitter, Brandon Marsh, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No. Inside.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Varsho settles under this one, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Toronto. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Kerkering, a 6'2" righty, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh on the move. And there are 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement, the next to hit. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Nope. Ball 2.
Steps off and looks to first. Clement leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Two now. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
You know, these Phils
Outside.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Laser to the gap should score the run. Here comes Schwarber around third. He will score, and they lead by 4. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So here is Bryce Harper. That's a base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So a man at first. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Well struck left field. And forget it. So he goes yard to left. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Mason Fluhardt.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here is Adolis Garcia. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Up the middle, Jimenez whips it to first on the run.
Out.
Nicely done for the out. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Anthony Santander.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away. So up next Kazuma Okamoto.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball down.
Up and in, and it's 2-2. Got him. Out number 3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Nope. That's inside.
And that one ripped to left. 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder Brandon Mark.
Swings through that. Check swing. He held up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
In the air, left field. And there are 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. The 0-1.
Ball, that's high.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next
That's
offering
ball 2.
misses down and away. That's outside.
That's off the plate.
Ball 3. Now a check swing on 3-1. Appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Santander settles under it, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something. Zach Pop on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high. And it just breaks a ton.
Now the 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Foul ball there.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game. Talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Got him looking. 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings through that one for strike 1. And he can't come up with it. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball. That's inside.
The Phillies up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side. Clement sends it to first. 2 down. And here is Sosa. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Bryson Stott looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Up the middle. Clement over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. Addison Barger. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Pop, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and occasionally uses a cut. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Next offering is outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Makes the catch for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. And down on strikes. 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. On the ground to first, Guerrero throws to first in time, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now pitching for Toronto.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Inside, ball 1.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. To first, and he's out. Here's JT Realmuto, 0 for 3 in this one. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Jays, Brad Keller gets the call from the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. And that one is off the top of the wall. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's second. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, he went. That's strike one.
Ball inside.
Slider clips the zone. Guerrero, the runner at second with one away. And that's will the swing. It's a strikeout. First pitch swinging.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike. Outside low, 2-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Stepping in, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Ball one.
That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Foul.
2 on, 2 outs. That one drifts inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good job to fight that one off. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher.
Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joran.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
That one in triple digits.
Ball one.
Two outs, bases are full. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On a line. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and it's 8-3.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example.
Popped in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Dave. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.